Greetings, everyone. The Minister of Home Affairs, Dr. Leon Stryper, has issued a points-based system for critical skills visa and a general work visa. We are still trying to make sense of what this means, particularly for holders of the Zimbabwe exemption permits. We are still discussing with my team, trying to understand so that we give you correct information. Because we know that the holders of the Zimbabwe exemption permits are applying for a general work visa and waivers before the general work visa. The minister has published a points-based system. There are also holders of ZEP who are applying for critical skills visa. So at this stage, we are still trying to make sense of what it means. We do not want to mislead you. I know that there are some who follow us on this platform who are more cleverer than us, who understand this, and they will appreciate if they share their understanding with us. But for us as the channel, we are still trying to make sense of what this means. But it is clear for those who are outside the ZEP bracket. That is, if you're applying for a critical skills visa, you're applying for a general work visa, you are from Angola, you are from Canada, Nigeria, Australia, it is clear. But what is not clear for us is for the holders of the Zimbabwe exemption permit. So I want to underline this. So in this video, we are not giving interpretation of what this means to holders of the Zimbabwe exemption permits. In this video, we are only reading or explaining or discussing what the minister has communicated. As we are saying that it is clear from those outside the ZEP bracket whether holders of ZEP are going to be treated in the same way with the rest or not. At this stage, we are saying we are not clear. Once we are clear, we are going to communicate that to you. But if you are outside the Zimbabwe exemption permit regime, the outcome of your application for a critical skills visa and a general work visa is going to be determined on a points-based system. This is what the minister has said. So let's look in what the minister published so that we have a better understanding. So on the 9th of October 2024, this is what was published by the Minister of Home Affairs. It says the Immigration Act 2002, Act number 13 of 2002, points-based system. I, Dr. L.S. Stryper, MP, Minister of Home Affairs, have, in terms of Section 19, Bracket 2 and Bracket 4 of the Immigration Act 2002, Act number 13 of 2002, read together with the Regulation 18, Bracket 12 and Bracket 13 of the Immigration Regulations 2014, and after consultation with the Immigration Advisory Board, determined the points-based system applicable to general work visas and the critical skills work visas as follows. So then there's a diagram where he explains this. In this diagram, he splits the qualifications. The qualifications for qualifications, which is NQF levels 9 and 10, is one column, and he puts the points. And then qualifications under NQF levels 7 and 8 in the other separate column, and indicate the points, and then he makes a comment at the end. So in terms of the occupation on critical skills list, the qualifications, that is NQF levels 9 and 10, the points is 50%, right? Because let me start by saying the occupation on critical skills list, the points is 100%. Right. Let's get that right. Occupation on critical skills list, the points is 100%. Then under qualifications, NQF levels 9 and 10, if you are applying for a critical skills list, it's 50 points, right? But if you are on NQF levels 7 and 8, you have 30 points, right? And then offer of employment, which is mandatory. You have been offered employment, and your salary is above 976,194 rands gross per annum. It's 50 points, right? Then if you are your qualifications are under level 7 and 8, you earn between 650,796 rands and 976,000 rands, 194,000 rands. Cross per annum is 20 points, right? You are on NQF levels 9 and 10 in terms of qualifications, you have 50 points. If you are on NQF level 7 and 8, you are on 30 points. If you earn 976,194 rands, you are on 50%. If you earn between 650,796 and 976,194 rands per annum, which is gross per annum, you're on 20%. Then work experience, 5 to 10 years, if you are under levels 9 and 10, is 20%. Then in plus 10 years, if we are on level 7 and 8, is 30%. Employment status, offer from trusted employer, under qualifications NQF 9 and 10 is 20. Then it says language skills. Proficient in at least one official language is 10 points for if you are on level 9 and 10, NQF 9 and 10. Right. So this is what the minister then says. Says, please note, an applicant must meet all other prescribed requirements, for example, police clearance, medical report, etc., for a critical skills work visa or general work visa, and they must earn 100 points to obtain a visa. Right? You must obtain 100 points to earn a visa. The requirements are there in the system. The requirements are there. Now, what this says, my understanding now, is that if your qualifications are NQF levels 9 and 10, you have got 50 points. You earn above 976,194 rands gross per annum. You are on 50 points. Already you are on 100%. Right? But if you are under NQF level 7 and 8, you are on 30 points. Your qualifications grant you 30 points. And if you earn between 650,796 rands and 976,194 rands per cross per annum, you are on 20 points, right? Then your work experience, which is 10 years, it gives you 30 points if you are on qualifications 7 and 8. So 30, that's 67, 80. So you are short with the 20 points to meet the 100% threshold. Now, then the minister continues. If the 100-point threshold is reached through an occupation contained on the critical skills list, and provided all other prescribed requirements are met, the applicant may be issued with a critical skills work visa. if the 100-point threshold is reached through a combination of points other than through an occupation contained on the critical skills list, and provided all other prescribed requirements are met, the applicant may be issued with a general work visa. That's what the minister says. So I hope you understand this, the points-based system. But let's run quickly. Let's run quickly so that our video does not become long. These are the what was published on the 9th of October. A spreadsheet tool, the adjudication points-based system was published on the 9th of October 2024. Waiver letter, which is a general work visa, on the 9th of October 2024. Critical skills work visa, same date. Gazette, third amendment in immigration regulations, same date. Notice on points-based system, same date. And then remote work visa requirements, same date, 9 October. Immigration Directive to Missions, number 9 of 2002, same date. General work visa requirements, same date. Critical skills work visa requirements, same date. Then request for nominations to serve as a member of the Immigration Board was done on the 29th of July 2024. Right, there's a letter which, let me read it quickly. It said, LT Makonde, Director General Home Affairs. Right, I will skip the address. It says, Dear Director General Makonde, ministerial waiver for general work visas adjudication in terms of the points-based system. Your submission in the above regard refers Section 31 bracket 2 bracket C of the Immigration Act empowers me to, upon application under terms and conditions determined by me for good cause, to waive any prescribed requirement or form. Having engaged with the submission for the request to Minister to approve a waiver of the certificate of the Department of Employment and Labour for general work visas and a partial waiver for South African Qualifications Authority evaluation certificate for general work adjudicated in terms of the points-based system, I have decided to approve the application. The requirements contained in Regulation 18(3)(a) are waived for general work visas adjudicated in terms of the points-based system. I partially waive the requirements contained in Regulation 18(3)(b) for general work visa applications as follows. Proof of qualifications evaluated by South African Qualifications Authority and translated by a sworn translator into one of the official languages of the Republic, provided that in a case where the outcome of an evaluation by SAQA is not yet available at the time of application, proof of an application submitted to SAQA for evaluation will result in the general work visa being issued for 12 months. In the case of submission of SAQA evaluation certificate on application, the visa will be issued for the period applicable to the relevant visa. This waiver is merely permissible granted to a prospective applicant to submit an application for a visa and is not granting any status. That is the minister who wrote. We will get again to this letter in the next video because it deals with the waiver, for us to give a proper clarification on what this letter means. But if, like I say, we have lawyers in this platform, if you have a better understanding of the points-based system, please write in the comment section. And if you have questions, please write in the comments section. I am Ngabuto Nicholas Mapena. Please like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you are on TikTok, please do follow us. Otherwise, goodbye.